So our hot water heater has broken 3 times, and this is now the 4th time. I say broken. It gets clogged with sediment in, I guess in the hot water pipe. I don't really know a whole lot about this, but my wife's dad, Mr. Larry, who we call Lolo, would come over to our house for, well, at least 3 times, and he would come up here and fix it. And he would tell me a few things of what he did. And if you follow my channel, you know that he has passed away. And well, today he came home and our hot water is like barely coming out. So it's doing the same thing it's done the last 3 times, the same pattern. It's like, oh man, so, well, I gotta go try and fix it based off what he told me that he did. And also, I watched a YouTube video just like we would do for anything, and go try and fix it, you know, learn as you go. And so currently, I have turned off the hot water, the breaker to the hot water. I turned off the cold water, and I have released pressure and turned on one faucet to also release pressure to push out the water in the tank. The cool thing is that our house, we live in like a 60s or 70s house. I think it's the 60s. Anyways, it has a pipe that goes out the back of the house or the side of the house, and it drains all the water, which is really cool because a lot of the YouTube videos talk about hooking up a hose, and then, you know, that hose then has to exit outside. So it's really cool. And it's been really hard because we're trying to take it one day at a time. And one of the ways where you want to carry on is to learn from what he taught us, to remember the good and learn and remember the things he taught us and learn from them, you know. And, you know, it's the fact that it is broken again. It's like, oh man, you know, like, but I remember him knowing the exact tools that he needed. And anyways, I remember him mentioning one thing that he was going to do the last time in case this ever happened again. And so before I came up here, I got the ladder and everything, and I put on his superhero suit, as I call, or his uniform he always wore. And I grabbed his flashlight. I mean, this thing's pretty cool. And his glasses. Well, I'll set them aside, but I have a little light on it. Anyways, when I opened the attic door, I completely forgot about this. But he had left a note for himself, but for us to remember if this ever happened again. And it says, check cold inlet for scale blockage first. And I said, Meg, Meg's my wife. I said, Meg, come here. You're going to want to see this. I was like, he left us a note. And she's like, that's his handwriting. I'm like, yeah. You know, it was a sad moment, but also heartwarming because, like, you know, even his passing is just heartbreaking and the most excruciating pain that we've ever felt before, because it hurts so bad because of how big of a love he has for us. Had, you know, but we want to carry that on, and just the fact that of having to come up here and try to do the thing that he did, that he knew exactly what pipe and tool and steps to take, and to try to remember what he had taught me. And so yeah, so it was really encouraging and neat to find his note. And here we are, just one more day. Tomorrow we'll do one more day. Try and remember the good and learn from him and to carry on his legacy, because that man is a legend that, you know, we miss him so much. And I don't know what you're going through or if you've lost someone But one thing that I'm learning is to carry on, not to move on, not to close the chapter, but to carry on. And so hope this can encourage you. Sure, it's been pretty cool. It sure is pretty cool. And the fact that if we get to take a hot shower tonight, it'll be even cooler. No, I'm just kidding. The sticky notes, that's the best. But all right.